UFC Dana White Contender Series Week 5. I'm going to be going through the first fight all the way up to the main event, giving you my thoughts. And let's start off with the first fight. Chanel Dyers versus Carol Fora. I'm going to be real with y'all. This was the greatest fucking fight I've ever seen in my life. Not seriously, but this was a really, really good fight. I'm not going to lie, this probably could be maybe one of the best fights of the year. I won't say it is the best. I mean, I don't really remember all the fights that I've watched, but I can definitely tell you that this one was a banger. This was an amazing opener to the card. And yeah, overall, I'm going to be honest with you, with the judges' scorecard, I mean, I didn't really agree with the 28-29 decision. I thought Carol Fora took every single round, but I'm not going to lie, looking at the stats now and looking how even these bitches were, besides Fora, who, you know, it does say 2 knockdowns. She dropped Dyer like 3-4 times, though. Which, you know, just to start with Carol Fora, I'm gonna be 100% honest about her. She is a fucking beast. She is a mini Amanda Nunes, just the way that she had just good ass uppercuts to the body that were 100% hurting Dyer. You could see Dyer just fading, but it was so weird. Like after the first round, which was the most dominant round for Fora, Dyer just got in this zone. I guess she just kind of got rid of the octagon jitters or whatever the fuck, you know. And she had a pretty solid performance too. She kind of kept distance. There was a moment where she had a really solid head kick in the fight. But I just feel like overall Fora, she looked great. I'm gonna keep it real. If this is how she fights, she's gonna be a champion without a doubt. I mean, I don't think I've seen any female be as aggressive besides maybe like Amanda Nunes. Just do this to someone, especially in a female fight. Like I'm seriously shocked that, you know, out of this whole card, this is the best fight because it does go to a decision, and then the ones that, you know, I'm pretty sure everything else was a finish, but there's one fight that goes to a finish, and oh my god, it fucking sucks, and I am not ready to talk about that. But I also want to say that, man, you know, with this being a female fight, it doesn't even matter because I'm so shocked for the fact that these bitches were throwing 40 strikes. Like, these were 40 strikes landed. These weren't attempted. Like, these bitches were throwing heat, bro, every single time. More on Fora's part, but I still feel like Dyer, she was in the fight. They both got a contract. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I think Fora deserves it without a doubt. And Dyer, I mean, she didn't look bad at all. It's just her striking compared to Fora was just not there. I'm guessing she has 0 ground game. She did come into this fight undefeated, but, you know, Fora had different plans. And yeah, I mean, it was a really great fight overall, and I think Fora has a really huge future. Dyer can probably get a couple more fights in and, progress her striking and hopefully her grappling because she is lengthy, so maybe she can do something in the grappling. But other than that, we move on. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the first fight was kind of like a mini Nunes versus Leon Edwards type fight. Like, you know, if you could just picture those two going at it, you know what I'm saying? Butch Lesbo going against a femboy Birmingham man. Don't worry me, bro. I'm from Birmingham, bro. Okay. We move on to the second fight. Which was, hold on, my bad. Chasen Blair versus Samuel Sanchez. Whew, my God, dude. Not gonna lie, when I was watching the promo for this, Blair, he seemed pretty confident. You know, it was his second chance in the Contender Series to get into the UFC. And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, his game plan wasn't, you know, terrible. The fight starts off and he just goes straight for the legs, and I guess he doesn't go straight for the legs, but he shoots and he's able to get Sanchez's back, get on top of him, and they're just standing there, you know, near the cage. Sanchez looked very, very calm. He did not have a problem with Blair on his back. Blair actually looked like the one that was really having trouble staying on Sanchez's back, but, you know, they kind of we're there for about a minute or two. Yeah, minute 36 really wasn't long until Sanchez just had enough and just touched Blair and he went down. I mean, I have no idea what to say. It was so fucking just disgusting. Like, the KO was genuinely one of the most disgusting KOs I've ever seen in my life. Sanchez landed some nice shots. Oh! Like, it was insane the way that Sanchez, he like just throws his left hook and Blair is just standing there, like delayed as fuck. And then Sanchez throws these like, he was a right hook, left hook to finish it off. They don't land, but they do like graze Blair. And it's just one of the most freakiest knockouts I've ever seen. Like, seriously, awesome fucking knockout. And yeah, I really have nothing else to say about it. I mean, Sanchez supposedly he trains with Almeida, if I'm right, so there is a pretty big future in that. And this was a lightweight bout, so I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, man. Lightweight has been getting some fucking power punchers lately. So it's lightweight's looking fucking scary. So moving on to our third fight, we have Felipe Franco versus Freddie Vidal. This is the fight that I was talking about. This is one of the worst fights that I've ever seen, possibly the worst fight I've ever seen. Even with the finish, this is possibly still the worst fight I've ever seen. And I'm thinking of fights that I have seen. I mean, I did watch, what was it? Izzy versus Cannonier. Let me think of some other ones that I watched that were Boarfest. I mean, Pereira versus Ankalaev, but from a technical perspective, like, I really didn't think it was that bad of a fight. I just thought it wasn't even more of a technical perspective. It was just more of, like, you're watching your favorite fighter get absolutely bitched right now. So that's kind of how it felt. But I'm trying to think if I've seen any other boring fights that I didn't like. Not that I can really think of. I mean, besides anything that has been produced in the Apex that hasn't been like a KO, yeah, I probably fucking can call a boring ass fight. But this one, man, I mean, oh my god, you know, Felipe Franco, he did really good in the first round. I don't know what happened. He didn't land a single strike. He was on his Torres Finney bullshit, so he didn't want to land a single fucking strike in the first round. But he had really good wrestling, I can't lie. Like, he had pretty solid wrestling. Vidal, you could just tell he just did not want to be there at all, bro. Like, at all. But, you know, as the fight progresses, Franco, he gets a slam. I'm trying to remember what happens. I mean, they get to, like, a full guard position, or I think it's Vidal turtles up, and then what happens is Felipe like gets up. I don't even know what happens. It was some weird, like, not scramble, just reversal where Vidal gets up and can just pretty much take down Felipe to the ground. And then he just starts landing about 20, 30 elbows. They're not damaging. It was whatever. And yeah, that was probably the most interesting thing that happened out of the whole fucking fight. The rest of the fight was just dog shit boring. There was moments where Freddie would literally just shoot a takedown just to rest there. You know, there was Ray Longo who had his little, you know, TikTok edit moment where he's like, get the fuck up, Freddie, get the fuck up, come on, motherfucker, you want this? Turn around, like,
let's go, get the fuck up, let's go, Freddie.
It didn't work out at all. Franco, these two, they just completely gassed out. Vidal, he threw 30 strikes and just completely gassed. Franco, I don't know what happened. I guess the weight of Vidal missing those 4 extra pounds or 5 extra pounds just really kicked his ass. And, yeah, I mean, I have nothing to say. There was the end of the third round where, you know, Franco gets another takedown. Vidal's able to reverse it again, gets a whole minute of, control time up until about like 20 seconds left where he's able to I'm trying to think of what he does. He goes he's like in top full guard and then swims under Felipe. That's what I want to say. If I'm saying it right. He like swims under Felipe, gets his back and just goes straight for the RNC. Gets it. It was pretty cool seeing, but overall it was such a shit fight. Vidal is getting another chance on the last episode of the Dana White Contender Series, and I fucking hate that. That is so ass. Vidal does not deserve it. Of course, he's kind of an industry plant because all the boys that were there for him, like Aljo, I can't even really remember the rest of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the fucking hardcorest of fans when it comes to UFC, but I do watch that shit all the fucking time. So, but anyways, we move on. I fucking hate Franco versus Vidal. Like, I also wrote in my notes, but somehow Vidal returns in the third round because he was down 2-0 in my opinion. He was doing horrible, but maybe he wasn't. I don't fucking know. I don't care. It was a horrible fight. I don't want to see Vidal fight again. If he fights again, please let him get knocked the fuck out. I'm begging you, Dana. But yeah, we move on. We move on to Cam Teague versus Lorraine Douglas. Dude, I'm just going to be 100% honest with you, man.
Pressure of Cam Teague as he puts that Callaway right there with that right hand. Fight.
That's it. That's all I got to say. Like, this man, Douglas, bro. Lorraine Douglas, I don't know. This man is a fucking monster, a featherweight monster. This was insane. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Cam T, he's looking like a bantamweight Ben Askren. He should not be fighting at featherweight. He looked very small against Douglas. And he had solid leg kicks, and that was it. That was literally, he had like one decent inside leg kick that I saw, and I think he had one outside leg kick. But once Douglas, like, you was seeing like how Teague just could not produce the power he could, Douglas just fucking, I don't even know, man. It was insane. Like, they just kind of, it's not even like an exchange. Douglas just throws an overhand left, follows up with a like overhand right, and just drops Teague. Teague is able to get back up. And I mean, it was it from there. Right when he gets backed up, he gets pushed against the cage. Kind of, I think he falls again because Douglas is landing some ground and pound shots, and Teague's able to manage to get back up against the cage. Douglas throws a fucking I don't even know what to call it. Like, a left hook, like that's what you call it. And yeah, fight's over. Teague was dead. It was crazy. And then knowing that, his I was thinking about him, just like, dude, like, imagine being in a jiu-jitsu gym, and your homie is about to fight on the Dana White Contender Series. I feel like it's different when it's on like a UFC card, or like when they're already a professional, but like they're literally they could become a professional with this fight, and y'all are all at the gym, y'all are all happy and shit, and that's how you go out, bro. I have nothing against Cam Teague. I don't know who the fuck he is. Like, seriously, I just know he trains with Alex Caceres, but I am just like, wow, bro. That, I mean, I'm going to be honest, if I went to the gym that Cam Teague went out, I would cry seeing that. Like, I would feel so devastated for him. So, yeah, I mean, I can't keep going into this. I feel like an asshole just digging deeper into this shit, bro. I just hope he's all right. So, yeah, moving on. Not even to the next fight. We got a little shout-out, which isn't a shout-out, but it's Bay Sanger fucking fight announcement. Oh, my God. We got it live in the goddamn Contender Series. It was so dope seeing that. He's fighting, if I'm right, it's Aaron Moicano. I don't fucking know, but if I'm right, that's what the dude's name is. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Contender Series. I love the fighters that, come on the Contender Series. Of course, you're not always gonna get the greatest of fights, but when you do, bro, these dudes like Basangard, whatever the fuck. I can't say your fucking name, kid. You got dudes that are just this fucking active. Like, I just love it, man. I don't know. I love the activity. Of course, prioritize your health over activity, but Sangar or Bay, I'll just call him that. He didn't take really any damage in that first fight, or not that first fight, but his debut fight, which he did. I kind of forgot that what's his face fucking. He did kind of wobble his ass. That was kind of crazy to see. But moving on, we're just gonna get into the main event. Damn, we're already on the main event, dude. This was such a crazy fucking card, bro. Steven Asplund versus Anthony Garacio, yeah. Steven here, dude. This was a fucking street beefs ass fight. Like, seriously, remembering thinking about this shit now and like looking at the promo and stuff and seeing Steven, like, oh my God, and then seeing Anthony's tattoos and shit. I'm like, bro, this is the most street beef fight we're ever gonna get. And it's a heavyweight main event. Like, oh my fucking God, bro. During the promo, Anthony was shitting on the heavyweight division. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I love that these heavyweights, these new ones, they are woke to how shit the fucking heavyweight division is. And the thing is, they still can't change it. Like, they still can't change the fucking division. You're gonna have fucking Derek Lewis still there, bro. You're gonna have fucking Spivak and Tybura. No matter what, you can kill him or you can knock him down, but you can't kill him, man. Like, you can't. It was fucking insane. And I don't know what's fucking insane. What's insane is how shit the heavyweight division is. But Aspinall, Delija, who else is in that heavyweight division? That Ho Kick, and now, people, my boy Steven Asplund, bro. This boy is, these four founding fathers are going to be the future of heavyweight, because this man Asplund, bro, he got a 16-second KO, and it's not even about how fast he got the KO, it's how quick he came into this fight. He didn't need no fucking warm-up, bro, that half of these fighters do. They go straight in with a leg kick, which I understand you want to feel out the fight before you start going in. I mean, you've seen it with examples like Brian Battle knocking out that one dude. I don't know what his fucking name was, but if you know, you know. The dude tries to get into a firefight exchange with Brian Battle, doesn't work, ends up getting slept. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't like this though. Asplund just went straight for it right when the fight, I mean, literally right when the bell goes off, he throws a straight. I'm pretty sure it lands on Anthony. And then they just, for the whole fight, they're just getting into exchanges for the whole, I say the whole fight, but for the first like 5-6 seconds, they get into a fucking exchange. And then Steven Asplund, he throws a 1-2, doesn't hit it, but he follows up with another 1-2. Left hook. It was a counter left hook because Anthony was coming up with a straight, if I'm right, trying to counter Asplund. Doesn't get it, gets knocked down. Asplund gets on top of him, just starts raining nasty fucking elbows. Fight's over.
Might go. Asplund with the knockdown.
15 fucking seconds. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, man. This man, Asplund, when he got on the mic, bro, he said that he would suck Dana's toes for another fight.
Do anything. I'll suck your toes, Dana. What's up?
And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm a fan. And I ain't a fan because he's a fucking freaky ass motherfucker. I'm a fan because this dude wants to fight. I just feel like the biggest problem with heavyweight is that we just don't get activity from these motherfuckers, bro. So it's like, it's pretty cool that we're getting 2 new heavyweights. Hopefully Hoka can get a fucking fight going pretty soon. And same with Asplund. I mean, Asplund took 0 damage. Both of them took barely any damage. And I'm not even gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised to see them already fighting in the rankings. Hashtag oil them up, motherfuckers. So anyways, besides that, was it entertaining? Yes, this fucking card was awesome, man. It had some disgusting finishes. The fucking opener for this card was so good, dude. Like, I really mean it, bro. For a female fight, like, this is why, like, I do have some respect for WMMA, is because it's not all ass, bro. It's not. Genuinely, there are good fighters and there are good fucking fights in WMMA. But, dude, overall, man, I'm not gonna lie. With Franco versus Vidal being on this card, it makes me fucking sick that this was even on this card, because this would have been a 10 out of 10 without a doubt. But since that was on the card, I gotta be honest with y'all, man. I just wasn't really happy with it. So my rating, I give it a strong 8 to a 9, going a little Fantano on y'all's asses. But I'm gonna be honest. Once again, I really love the KOs, but fuck Franco versus fucking Vidal. I'll never let that shit down for the life of me. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you.